Okay, so like I said in my Interstellar review, I am coming down with a cold. That's why I haven't been reviewing movies for the past week. But I want to get this one out there at least before the next Supernatural episode comes out on Tuesday. So I want to get it done quick. I also saw the movie Let's Be Cops, and I heard Nickelback's new album. I know Nickelback is a shitty rock band, but I want to review that album. So I know I said no more music, but those will be coming probably sometime next week.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Supernatural Season 10, Episode 6, Ask Jeeves. So in Ask Jeeves, there's this family that lives in this mansion. They know Bobby Singer. Bobby gets an inheritance from them, and Dean happens to check his phone and say to Sam that Bobby knew this family, they have an inheritance, let's go pick it up. And when they go to this mansion, they find all these murders are happening. People are saying that they're seeing other dead people from the family killing people, and Sam and Dean have to investigate. And it actually made for a fun episode. It was a good filler. And I know, I'm saying it's a good episode. I haven't said much about that for Season 10 except for Reichenbach and fanfiction. I can't believe it. I'm not saying it's great, but it's getting better. And the good thing I like about this episode, it's a shapeshifter episode. And they fixed the shapeshifters. The shapeshifters finally shed their skin again. Even though we really don't see the shapeshifter shed somebody's skin, we see that skin has been shredded, which is, thank God, good. Because they screwed that up with bloodlines, just like how they screwed everything else up in this show. And now they fixed it. Thank you. Now this was a fun episode. I went into this episode expecting me to shred on it in a review, but no, it was actually pretty fun. It was better than I expected it to be. Now this is the episode that's based on Clue. This is like the one that they said like behind the scenes when the season began. They were like, yeah, we're gonna do one that's kind of like based on Clue, like the who killed the butler, who used this weapon or something like that. I never really thought Clue and Supernatural would really mix or go like hand in hand, but it actually worked really well for the episode. Because it's based on Clue, it makes sense as a shapeshifter episode. I guess it would make sense that it's any type of established monster episode, but I mean, I think shapeshifters make the most sense. That or vengeful spirits, which is what they thought they were in this episode. But nope, ended up being a shapeshifter. That was cool. Also, the acting in this episode, pretty good. Some bad, but pretty good for the most part. Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles are always good as Sam and Dean. They know how to act. The two older ladies, they were funny. They thought Sam and Dean were attractive. They wanted to get into Sam and Dean's pants. They even had Sam playing cards with them at one point. Dean even made Sam flirt with them at one point. It's funny too because they reference the whole fandom again too, where it's just like a lot of people think like Sam and Dean should be a thing in real life, so they call it wincest. And these two ladies think Sam and Dean are homosexuals. They're gay for each other. It's funny. Then you have this dude who's having like an affair with like the youngest sister. He reminded me of the guy who plays Enzo in the Vampire Diaries. It's like a mix of Enzo and Nathan Drake and Nathan Fillion. That's what he looks like, and yeah, he was a dick. The one who played like the 12-year-old maid though, yeah, she was overacting. I didn't think that she was that good of an actress. When the big reveal came out, she was just like talking like really like weirdly and really like trying too hard to say her lines. And this girl's like 12 years old. What is she doing as a maid? Is this like something Michael Bay would do? Make a hot chick a maid? Oh, the horror. It's another thing I really didn't like about this episode was Sam and Dean really had like no weapons. They had fake silver. Okay, them not having access to like their trunk, to their car, so they can get their weapons, yeah, I'm okay with that. That needs to happen every once in a while. But when they get like silver that's fake silver, yeah, that's a gimmick. Dean just looks at it and he's like, made in Taiwan. And it's like they get locked in this room and they find out who the shapeshifter is, and then it's like there just happens to be a gun rack in there. Oh yeah, how convenient. The shapeshifter put us in the room with the gun rack. Knows we're gonna kill it. Not to mention the room is locked. But the best part of the episode is that they finally get the silver bullets, they finally get a gun, Dean shoots the shapeshifter, it dies with one bullet, and he just keeps shooting it. Then Sam's all worried, he's like, what was that? Dean's like, yeah, well, it's my first kill since being, not a demon, so had to make sure that it was real. And to me, I started thinking, that's not true, Sam, it's the mark of Cain. If it is the mark of Cain, I am happy because that plotline got so wasted. The whole Demon Dean plotline just shoved right out the window. And 3 episodes in, disappointing. And now I hope that that's a reference that they're actually going to bring the mark of Cain back and bring Demon Dean back. When I said that they wouldn't, I hope they do now. Yeah, I got hope for the season now. Come on, Demon Dean, I want Demon Dean back. A lot of fans are going to hate me for saying that, but the truth is, Demon Dean would have worked better if he was here for half a season, not 3 episodes. So if you're looking for a fun filler episode where there's something different and a classic monster comes back and puts like a classic twist in this episode, yeah, you're going to like this episode. If you're a fan of the show who thinks the filler episodes are boring, they're stupid, there's too many of them, early in the season, late in the season, plotline doesn't come in until like episode 15, yeah, you're not going to like this episode. All in all, Ask Jeeves is a fun episode. No use or influence of drugs needed. So just like my Interstellar review, I apologize for getting this review out so late. Usually I have these out by Wednesday or Thursday. I know I did the 200th episode on a Tuesday. I apologize, like I said, I'm sick. So I'm kind of talking in a lower register, not swearing as much, not doing as many hand movements, not, bursting out. But I appreciate you understanding that why I haven't gotten a couple reviews out that I've seen in the past week. Like I saw Interstellar on Monday, I planned to do that on Tuesday. I was sick and then I got called into work. I was sick Wednesday, I was sick yesterday, still sick today. But I appreciate that, and whatever you thought of this episode, I want some feedback. Drop me a comment in the comment section below. And for more reviews on movies, music, video games, and TV shows, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.